nobody ever gon' faze me. No fake accounts like KD, doing the shit that I want to. Nobody I'll ever run to. Every time I come through, take shots but I'm gun proof. Know that I'm shooting right back, killing them when I be dropping the track, killing them and they be bringing it back, killing them so I be wearing all black. Always been ready, this ain't a game, no confetti. I got my aim and I'm steady, I got the tools like it.
What is going on YouTube? So today, unfortunately for today's video, we're gonna be trying to diagnose why the fuel pump is not coming on this car. I do not know what happened between me getting off work yesterday and I went to Sheets. I got $15 in gas. Everything was fine. I go to start the car back up and it started and then it just sputtered and died immediately, and then it wouldn't start back. And see, I always know if you're not getting in the start, usually you got to check your fuel pump. So I let the seat down, listen to it, it's not priming. So what I end up doing after that is I went, got my girl to come up there, and my boy Brandon came with some tools. Shout out to Brandon. And I took the fuel pump out, went to O'Reilly's. They warranted it out for a new one. So I got a new one, slapped it in. I figured I had fixed it because the sock was balled up on the old one, like it was suffocating the pump. And so that might have been why I was having like the cutback issues I was having. But either way, I put a new sock, new fuel pump back in, slapped it back together, nothing. And so today basically what I'm gonna be checking is the grounds, and yeah, and somebody told me to check the sending unit, because if the sending unit isn't plugged in, they said the fuel pump won't come on either. So I'm gonna check those two things, and yeah, I guess we'll just go from there. Somebody also said I probably have to add a ground because the stock grounds don't be enough, so I might have to end up doing that as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to go through it, and hopefully by the end of this video we can get the car to start, because I need this for work and I don't really like it not running. So yeah, let me see if I can get me a hood prop, because I'm holding the hood up, and see if we can't dive into this. Alright guys, so far this is what I got, which is slowly leading me to think it's the actual hanger. But as you can see, the switch is off and 0 volts, and this is hooked up to the actual plug that goes to the fuel pump. And so when we switch the switch on, once I figured it where the key is, boom, look at that. Solid 12 volts, which should be more than enough to turn the pump on. So that's really leading me to think that it's actually the hanger itself, which this is a really cheap one that can't. I got the whole unit from O'Reilly's for, I think it was like $150, and it's really cheap. Like, you can look at the plug that you plug the fuel pump into. You can look at the top of it and see how cheap it is. See that? That is a really cheap plug, and I can move it with my fingers. See that? That's no bueno. And when you come over here, luckily I have a all stock one that came with the tank that I got in it, and this hanger isn't in that bad of shape. And see, this thing right here is solid. See that? I can't move it at all. The whole unit moving. So what I'm gonna try to do is get that hanger back out. And just before we do all this switching stuff over, on these, it got these hard lines here, but on the hanger that's in there, it's got like a little quick connect plug. And I'm gonna test the leads on it and see what the voltage is, and that should definitely give us our answer. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock these 10 mils out, get that 17 off the banjo, and get that clamp took off, and pull this out. And we're gonna test the voltage where you plug the pump up at, and see what that is, and that should definitely give us our answer. So we're making good progress. For those that told me to check the grounds, that was the first thing I went over. I went over all the grounds, which I didn't know this, but both of my battery terminals are loose. So That one I can twist a little bit. And this one, look at it. Both of them are loose as fuck. And I don't know why they're like that. I could have swore I tightened them down, but maybe the vibrations from the solid mount slacking them up again. But definitely got to address that. But yeah, for now, let's get this hanger assembly removed back out. All right, guys. So I've pretty much pinpointed our exact problem, and it's exactly what I thought it was. It's the hanger itself. It's not getting the juice down to the pump. So now, if you look here, we have it disconnected from the actual pump, and I got the leads going directly into the quick connect that connects to the top of the pump. And I'm gonna show you what the voltage is here. If I can do this with one hand, so I'm gonna cut the switch off. And here we go. Bam, look at that. Not now damn thing. And you can tell it's trying because you see the little negative sign blinking there. Like when I cut it off, see it tries. See it blink a little bit, and then watch when I cut it, when I hit it. See, it's trying to read, but it's got a loose connection near the top up there. And that's what our issue is. So basically all we have to do is try to transfer everything from like this hanger, like pump wise, over to the other hanger. And the neat thing is because we got a replacement pump the other night, I don't know what I did with it, but I put it somewhere, probably in the back somewhere. But it actually came with a new plug and everything. So all I gotta do is cut the wires on the old one, like the black for the negative and the red for the positive, and wire those to the new plug, and I can plug it right back into this pump. So it shouldn't be any like really ghetto rig and stuff going on. It should plug directly back up, and we should have fire, and the car should run. So I'm gonna try to get this done tonight. It is getting a little late, so you know, I'm gonna try to show y'all clips in between and try to finish this up. But I do need this car to go to work on, so I'm gonna try to knock this on out. I'm just glad that we found the issue, and it's nothing that I have to spend more money on. I'm glad I kept that old hanger, so this should be pretty much a swap out, and we should be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead, get this all unplugged again, and go up in here, and I might time lapse me taking everything off and switching it over.
Got the waves.
You know I ride slow, cruising down the highway going 65. I'm all alone inside my head trying to cook up that vibe. I pop the top and release everything I got inside. They slipping on me, but one day they gonna realize. You know I ride slow, cruising down the highway going 65. I'm all alone inside my head trying to cook up that vibe. I pop the top and release everything I got inside. They slipping on me, but one day they gonna realize. I'm always thinking, always watching, lyrically observing. Throw on the beat and let it flow and open up the curtain. Just let it rain and feel the pain that's coursing through my veins. Bipolar with my lyrics, best way that I can't explain. Whatever going through my head at that time is obtained. So when I'm spitting, then you hear and feel what is contained. And the music that I write, the message is retained. Atypical, unlike no other in another lane. Might have you thinking about your life, speaking that real shit. Might have you in your feelings thinking about killing shit. But in the end, gotta admit my words ain't counterfeit. Yeah, I'm different, but I can show you what real is. You know I ride slow, cruising down the highway going 65. I'm all alone inside my head trying to cook up that vibe. I pop the top and release everything I got inside. They slipping on me, but one day they gonna realize. You know I ride slow, cruising down the highway going 65. I'm all alone inside my head trying to cook up that vibe. I pop the top and release everything I got inside. They slipping on me, but one day they gonna realize. If I speak it, you gon' see it, bring my words to life. Ain't about that talking, no, I walk it, you know wrong from right. We unlike, I see it different, we got different sight. With all my might all through the night, you know I keep it tight. You know I ride slow, cruising down the highway going 60. 65. I'm all alone inside my head trying to cook up that vibe. I pop the top and release everything I got inside. They slipping on me, but one day they gonna realize. You know I ride slow, cruising down the highway going 65. I'm all alone inside my head trying to cook up that vibe. I pop the top and release everything I got inside. They slipping on me, but one day they gonna realize.
Alright guys, so pretty much got it mounted. This pump being so much smaller than this pump, I ended up just putting 2 zip ties on here just to make sure that it didn't go anywhere, because this little rubber piece was barely making it at the bottom, and I just didn't want it to slide out and maybe come off or something. So 2 zip ties just to secure it real nicely. I got everything done, but I accidentally cut this the little thingy like you crimp the wires together with, like this blue one here. I accidentally cut it in half. I didn't know they were that cheap, but I was trying to use these, because usually with car audio I use these and mash it and that'll give it a good pinch, but I was able to cut all the way through that one. So when I did the hot one, I used these and just smushed down on it like that, and that grabbed it really good. So the hot's good. I just need one more for the ground side and I can throw this back in the car. So unfortunately I don't have another one, so I'm gonna end up having to wait till tomorrow and try to find me one. I don't want to buy them, but if I have to I will, but I might try to find me another way to get that to stay together, and that way we can wrap this up and it'll be finished. But it is dark outside now, and the good news about this video is that we did figure out what the issue was. As you saw, it was not getting any voltage in it at all when you turn the switch on past the hanger assembly, which led me to believe, because this is a really bad design. It looks good on camera, but this little, whatever that little pin thing is right there, that's just a terrible design. And you can see, like, watch this, I can move it with my thumb. See that? And there's no way to tighten that up. It's like just some kind of little unit that they mount to it to go through to the top. And I had a feeling that's what it was when I first took it out last night when we were trying to change the pump out, but I just went ahead with it. But see, this is being a stock when this is a lot nicer up there, and then this plastic piece here is like solid. So I have no doubts in my mind that once I throw this in, the pump should come on and we should be good. And I will update y'all whenever I get it in tomorrow. I will put that into next video so that you won't be wondering. And if you follow my social media, DrivenFilms_Dale on Instagram or DJ Ant252 on Snapchat, I will post on those like tomorrow and let everybody know that that was the issue, because I have had a lot of people coming at me telling me different things that it could be, and I appreciate every last one of y'all, because that's one of the main reasons why I like doing this YouTube stuff. Whenever I have an issue and I can't resolve it, you guys always know, y'all been through this stuff too, so we can kind of help each other out. But in my case, it's the hanger assembly, O'Reilly brand. Watch how you buy those. It was really cheaply made. The pump was great, the pump was working fine, but the hanger assembly is just really China made, so don't really trust that. But yeah, unfortunately I'm not gonna get to drive this baby to work tomorrow, but as soon as I get in from work I can jump back on it and hopefully figure out a solution so I can go ahead and throw the hanger back in and this baby will start, because I got a half a tank of gas in here and I do need to use it. So that being said, wrap this video up here, guys. Hope y'all enjoy it. Make sure y'all smacking that like button. Every like really helps me out. We're trying to build this channel, so I will catch y'all in the next one. As always, like, share, subscribe, and respect all bills. Peace out.